Hey guys, it's Dina here again with another quick tutorial for you here. This is just kind of like a everyday smoky eye that I wear, and I know this may be a little bit too dramatic for a lot of you just to wear to, work or whatever, but I do like wearing, smoky eyes and things like that to work, and I work in an office with a bunch of women, so, we all kind of like a little bit more dramatic look. Even during the day, you do not have to use as heavy of a liner if you were going to use this for a daytime look, but this is just kind of like the completed look. Normally what I would do during the daytime would be just use a black eyeshadow as my liner, but this is going to be the complete night look as well, so that you can modify it each way. So what I'm using is kind of like, it's a drugstore price, but it's not a drugstore product. This is one of the eyeshadow palettes from Forever 21. And it's by the brand Love and Beauty, and it just is a neutral shaded palette, and it's $4.80, so you can't beat the price. It comes with 5 shades, and I'm going to open the palette up here and show you what they look like. It comes with a dual-ended applicator, so it comes with a matte highlight color, a kind of like a coppery brown, a metallic, kind of like a metallic, how would I describe this color? Kind of like it's got like a golden shimmer, like a coppery shimmer to it. And then there is a dark shimmery brown and then a matte black highlight color. So I will be using this palette in conjunction with a couple more items from Forever 21, and they are just their single eyeshadows, and oh yes, it's right here in front of me. This does not have a name on it. I believe it was just called Brown, but it is a shimmery, kind of a little bit lighter of a golden brown, and this is what I actually use all over the lid. So I'm just going to show you really quick how to do this tutorial. If you're interested, just stay tuned and I will show you how. So first things first, I already primed my lid with this it's called Barely Beige, and it's one of the limited edition Eye Studio tattoo colors from Maybelline, and it's just like, this reminds me a lot of the Bare Canvas, I believe it is, Paint Pot by MAC. So it's just kind of like a shimmery champagne color. So I applied that from the lid all the way to the brow bone. And then the next thing that I did was I used this brown color that came in the single shadow palette. I just used this all over the lid with a fluffy brush, and this one is the domed shadow brush from Real Techniques, and it's just kind of a domed shaped, probably medium length. And then I just take that and just tap it on here a little bit, tap off the excess, and then I'm going to place this on the lid, all over the entire lid, and I'm just kind of sweeping it back and forth here, and then I'll get a little bit more. I'm tapping it again. I'll tap off the excess so we don't have fallout issues, and then I'll go ahead and place that all over the lid as best as I can. So you should have something that looks like this. Alright. The next shade that I used was this brown color right here, and this is the dark brown with the kind of got like coppery golden glitters in it. So I'm going to use that with my Essence crease brush, and this is just a $1.99 brush that I picked up at Ulta, and I love this brush so much. So I'm just going to take it in here and just kind of tap it. I'm not pressing real hard, I'm just kind of tapping it, and then I'm going to I'm going to tap off the excess, and then I'm going to just start going and building my crease up. So I'm just doing windshield wiper motions. I'm stopping right here is my kind of the bone where my crease is, the orbital bone, I believe it's called. So I'm just kind of following that bone right there and just going back and forth with this color. And then I'm going to take it and kind of drag it downwards, just right on the, probably quarter of the lower lash line here. So I'm just going to continue kind of rubbing this back and forth here, and what this is doing, it's kind of spreading the product, so you should have something that looks similar to this. Do not worry about your harsh line because we will be blending that out. So the next shade that I used was this kind of coppery brown right here, and it has a beautiful shimmer to it, as you can see. And I just took a, what is this, a E25 brush by Sigma. It's just a blending brush, and I'm just kind of barely tapping that on here. So I'm just going to get a little bit on the brush, and then I'm going to take that and just kind of go right here where the two colors would meet up, and I'm just kind of very softly going back and forth, just so I'm kind of blending that line out to where it's not so harsh. Okay, so now you should have something that looks like this. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to use is, what did I do with it? Found it right here. This is another one of the single shadows from the collection from Forever 21 Love and Beauty, and this one is called Gunmetal, and it's a shimmery, really dark gray, almost looks black, and that's actually what I use it for, as a black. I'm going to pick up this same Essence pencil because this color is darker. I don't have to worry about it depositing any color that I don't want. So I'm just going to take that and I'm going to put that right underneath where I've put this dark brown. And I'm just going to kind of go underneath it, and this is going to just shape a little bit more of the outer V. So I'm just kind of going back and forth, just really short motions back and forth, just making a V shape, and then just kind of blending that a little bit. So this is what you should have. Alright, and then to blend all of these shades out, I'm going to be taking a matte shadow by MAC. This is called Wedge, and this is just kind of like a medium brown. It is a matte color, and this is what I use most of the time to blend my shimmery shades out. And I'm just taking it with this E25 brush, just kind of tapping the excess off, and then I'm just going to go right above where the black and the brown were, all the way across, and just kind of blending that out so that you don't have shimmer from top to bottom. You've actually got kind of a contrasting matte shade to where it's not going to be just one great big shimmer all the way up. And take a little bit more of this Wedge color, and I'm just placing that right here and just kind of swiping it back and forth, windshield wiper motions. So you should have something similar to this now. It's nicely blended. Okie dokie. The next thing that I'm going to use will be this color here from the Smokey Cinnamon Quad from Maybelline. This is one of their limited edition shades from their fall collection. I'm going to be taking this highlight shade right here and a MAC 227. This is what I use for all my highlighting. And I'm just barely going to tap it in here, just barely tapping. It is very pigmented, and it has great pigmentation. So I'm just going to take that and just kind of tap that right along my brow bone. So you can see that there. It gives a beautiful highlight. And I do like a shimmery highlight. I know a lot of people do not like a shimmery highlight if they're wearing a shimmery look, but I don't really mind it. I kind of like it. So, you know, it's to your preference. You can alter this any way you want to. This is just, you know, my suggestion on how I like to wear these colors. Okie dokie. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take this gunmetal color again, and I'm going to take my little crease brush here again from Essence, and I'm just going to tap that in there just very slightly, just getting a little bit of product on here. And I'm going to go on my bottom lash line, and I'm just going to go about not even halfway, probably a little bit more, just, well, yeah, I guess you could say it's halfway, just right even with my pupil. And I'm just going back and forth, swishing this back and forth. Okay, just to get a little bit of a line. So I'm not going to line this with a eyeliner. I'm just going to use that. And then I'm going to go in with the same brush, and I'm going to take this color here, this golden brown here, the one next to the black, and the same brush. I'm just going to kind of tap that in there, tap off the excess, and then I'm going to go on the inner half of the eye here. So now we've got a nice blended look here. Alright, the last portion of the shadows is going to be taking this highlight color again from the Maybelline quad, that is the Smoky Cinnamon quad, and I'm just taking a little bitty tiny detail brush that I picked up from Coastal Scents a couple years ago. It was probably maybe $1, $2 at the most, and I'm just going to take that and just place just a little bit of that shade on the inner tear duct and bring it just ever so slightly down into my bottom lash line. So that's really going to give me some lightness here on the inner corner of my eyes, you can see there. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to use is my Liner Intense by L'Oreal Paris. This is just a felt tipped eyeliner pencil, or liquid eyeliner. I love this because it is very easy to get a nice smoky look, and this lasts all day. So I'm going to place this on, and I'm just going to be looking down into my mirror. And this one does have kind of a heavier liner look. So, you know, you can skip this part if you'd like. All I'm doing is just kind of winging it out ever so slightly. And then I'm just tracing right inside the lash line. And getting all the way up into the corner. Okay, so here's what I have here. You can see the wing on the end. Alright, and then the last couple steps are very, very simple. I'm going to curl my lashes, put on some mascara, and I'm going to do my eyebrows. So I'm just going to use my lash curler. This is by Shuamura. This is just their regular eyelash curler that I picked up from their website. And I'm just going to curl my lashes with this. Okay, so I've got a nice curl to the lashes. I'm going to use this Lash Injection by Too Faced. This is not the greatest mascara by no means. It did come as a sample in my little black book of beauty, I believe what it's called. And it's okay. It's definitely not my favorite. I've got several other drugstore brands that I like more. For instance, I love the Falsies. That's one of my favorites. I'm really liking that Plush Plumping. I think it's, I can't even think of the name of it now. The Maybelline. I'll get it and show you here in just a second, but I'm just kind of placing this mascara on. And it makes my lashes clump together really bad, and I'm just not real impressed with it. Okay, and then I'm going to place a little bit on my lower lash line. Sorry, I was looking down into my mirror, and now I'm looking up into my mirror. Okay, so this is the mascara here. And then the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my NYX brow set, and it is like disgusting looking. I don't know why it's so foggy looking, but this is my favorite eyeshadow. And it's just, mine's in the light color. It has a light and then a little bit darker color. And I just use the lighter color with the little brush that it comes with, just a little teensy weeny brush. And then I'm just going to take that, and I'm trying to grow my brows in so they're looking really, really weird right now. But I have plucked my eyebrows so they were so thin for so long that they're really, really trying to come back in. So I've been using Lash on my lashes. It's just an eye growth serum. It's very similar to it's the same ingredients, I believe, as the Latisse. Just a lot less expensive, and you don't have to have a prescription for it. So I have noticed a dramatic difference in my lashes. So this is the final look. I hope you did enjoy it. Thank you for watching the video yeah, so let me know if you have any questions, and if you like the look. Please subscribe if you are new, and I'll be doing some more tutorials and things like that here coming up really shortly, because it's my birthday this Friday, and I've got a bunch of stuff that I've ordered that'll be coming in, so I'll be doing some reviews for you on those too. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Everybody take care.